We get a listener asking about something that feels like it's really shifting the ground under, well, digital entrepreneurs and how they build their businesses.
Yeah, it's this big move, isn't it? Away from juggling all those separate, frankly, expensive marketing tools. People are looking at these consolidated, AI-driven systems.
Exactly. And the sources we're looking at today really zero in on one specific platform called AI funnels. And it makes some pretty bold claims, let's say, about replacing other tools and saving costs.
Very aggressive claims. So we're diving into quite a stack of material about this whole shift in like the digital infrastructure, specifically, AI-powered sales funnels and the automation side.
Because right now the landscape, if you're trying to sell something online, it's just overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
So many subscriptions, integrations that break. It's a headache.
Total headache. So our mission today really is to cut through all that marketing hype. We need to analytically distill what the core benefits are, the real value proposition of this AI funnels thing.
And we have to compare it directly, right? Look at its claims about speed, the cost savings, replacing other tools. How does that stack up against the old way, the complicated stacks it says it makes obsolete?
That's the key. Is it really revolutionary or just another tool? Does putting everything copywriting, CRM, page building into one AI dashboard fundamentally change things?
Or is it just, clever packaging? We need to look at the mechanics, the business benefits described in these sources impartially.
Absolutely. And, before we even talk about the solution, we have to nail down the problem. What's so bad about the old way?
Good point. Without understanding that harsh reality, as the sources call it, the benefits of the AI solution, especially that price point, might seem, well, almost too good to be true.
Okay, so the sources paint a pretty bleak picture, actually. This manual setup nightmare.
Yeah, businesses apparently wasting days just connecting pages, forms, checkouts, email systems, things that should be simple.
It's more than just the time, though. It's the sheer operational complexity. Think about it, even a basic opt-in funnel. You need your page builder.
Right.
Your form tool, connecting that to your email service, maybe putting in tracking code, maybe adding security.
Each step is a potential breaking point.
Exactly, a point of failure. And the really frustrating part, after all that effort, days maybe?
And potentially thousands of dollars if you hire someone.
Right. There's absolutely no guarantee it will even convert. You launch and love it. And crickets.
So that manual setup, the automation burden, it's a huge drag.
It really is. And this leads people down two paths, usually. Either the DIY nightmare or outsourcing, which has its own set of problems, according to the sources.
Ah, yes. The agency route. Paying thousands, sometimes like 5 figures for a custom funnel.
Yeah, and then waiting weeks for delivery, going back and forth on revision.
And still getting disappointing results sometimes.
Precisely. There's this lag. The agency is this expensive middleman. And even when they deliver, you still need the skills to maintain it, update the copy, change the offer later.
You haven't actually solved the underlying complexity problem?
Nope. You just paid a lot to delay dealing with it.
And then there are the design headaches. Even if you avoid the full agency cost, just making things look professional.
Oh, yeah. Constantly tweaking layouts, trying to fix things that just look amateur.
Which forces you to either sink tons of your own time into it, time you don't have, or hire expensive designers anyway.
Because design isn't an afterthought, right? It's a skill. Traditional tools basically assume you have an eye for layout, for conversion psychology, for branding.
Which most entrepreneurs don't. Not really.
Exactly. So you wrestle with plugins, maybe custom code, integration scripts. It's this constant tech barrier. It effectively keeps non-technical people from competing efficiently.
Which brings us neatly to this idea of tool stack chaos. The sources call running multiple tools a mess.
A total mess. You're paying monthly for your page builder, your email tool, maybe a separate automation engine, a security plugin.
And they often just don't play nicely together. Integrations break. Things stop working.
And it's not just the money, though the sources estimate that's easily $2,400 a year, maybe more. The real killer is the inefficiency. This jumping between tools, this context switching.
Explain that. Why is switching between dashboards so bad for growth?
Well, think about it. You go from your CRM to your page editor to your email platform. Your brain has to constantly reload the interface, the rules, the specific jargon for each one.
Okay, yeah. Cognitive load?
Huge cognitive load. It drains your focus, but crucially, it slows down your optimization cycle. If conversions drop on a funnel, where's the problem? You might have to check 3 or 4 different systems.
Finding the broken link or the bad integration could take ages.
Exactly. So you spend more time managing the tools than actually improving your marketing strategy. Growth stalls.
And that delay, that friction,
Yeah,
it leads to missed opportunities.
absolutely. The digital market moves fast, really fast. If it takes you 2 weeks to debug and launch a funnel for a new product,
The trend might have already passed. Or your competitor got there first.
precisely. The inherent friction in that old model, the complex tools, the manual work, it just means you're always reacting too slowly. Your ROI is unpredictable. Results are delayed.
So the biggest benefit of consolidating then is just getting that time back, seizing opportunities faster.
That's a huge part of it, reclaiming lost time and being able to act now.
Okay, so that really sets the stage. If the old way is days or weeks of technical headaches, the promise here with AI funnels is a complete shift, building funnels in minutes.
Yeah, the sources call it a funneling revolution, basically saying that old, expensive grind is now obsolete.
It's a bold claim. Stunning, high-converting funnels with minimal effort, it sounds like. Democratizing advanced marketing.
That's the idea. The automation isn't just replacing labor, it's replacing specialized tech skills, even design intuition.
So let's get practical. How does it work? The sources talk about an effortless 3-step creation process. What do you actually have to do?
It starts really simply. Step 1 is just giving it the raw material, a voice prompt, a command, or you can input product details, like pasting a URL of an existing product page, maybe uploading a PDF description, or even just typing a short description of what you're selling.
Okay, so you provide the what. How does the AI turn that into a whole funnel? The pages, the steps.
This is where the AI does the heavy lifting. It analyzes proven conversion templates, copywriting psychology, stuff built into its engine.
So if I say weight loss supplement for men over 40,
Right. The AI kind of knows the standard playbook for that niche. You probably need a lead magnet, like a free guide, then a sales page focusing on the problem, the solution, social proof, a checkout page, probably a thank you page with an upsell.
okay,
It parses your input weight loss, men over 40, and generates the structure, suggests copy angles, even relevant images, all based on data from funnels that are already working in that space.
so it builds the logic of the funnel for you. You don't have to map it out manually.
Exactly. It defines the how, which is a huge time saver.
Then step 2 is customization.
Yeah, personalization. You can tweak the AI suggestions, change copy, colors, whatever. Or you can just skip that and pick from like 10 plus pre-designed templates.
Templates already optimized for different niches.
That's the claim. Again, reducing the need for you to be a designer. You're picking a proven path, not staring at a blank canvas.
And then step 3, publish and profit. One-click launch. What does that actually mean compared to the old way of connecting everything? What breaks are being avoided?
This is where that integration really pays off. That one-click deploy generates and links everything. The sales page, opt-in form, checkout thank you page, instantly.
So no more manual coding to link pages.
None. Payment gateways get integrated automatically, assuming you've put your details in. And critically, the lead capture and the email autoresponder sequence are activated immediately.
Okay, hold on. The autoresponders are auto-integrated. Does that mean if someone opts in, their email goes straight to my MailChimp or whatever without me setting up complicated API connections?
Yes, that seems to be the core idea. The AI handles that internal routing. The form on the page is natively linked to where the leads are stored and to your chosen external email service. It bypasses that whole back-end setup nightmare.
This is often where things break, right? With software updates and
Well,
stuff.
constantly. So this promises seamless data transfer.
And the sources say the AI handles pages, leads, sales, 247. That implies ongoing automation.
Yeah, it's about taking you out of the constant maintenance loop. The AI manages the flow, keeps things running, so you can focus on, actually growing the business, driving traffic, creating new offers.
Instead of fixing broken forms or worrying about server downtime.
Exactly. And apparently you can even queue up unlimited funnels for scheduled campaigns.
So you could plan out launches weeks in advance across different products or niches?
That's the potential. It enables instant scaling without multiplying your workload.
That's huge for, say, an affiliate marketer, instead of spending a week setting up one campaign.
They could potentially queue up 10 for different offers in an afternoon.
That's the difference between catching a market trend and missing it completely.
That is the commercial implication. Speed equals market share. Being able to launch unlimited funnels, instantly scaling. It lets creators jump on trends way faster than competitors stuck in the old manual ways.
Okay, so it's fast. But the really big claim, maybe the most disruptive one, is this feature synthesis, the all-in-one dashboard advantage.
Right. AI Funnels isn't just saying it builds pages fast, it's saying it replaces your entire tool stack. Goodbye ClickFunnels, Kartra, Kajabi.
Which, as you mentioned, the source's estimate costs upwards of $2,500 a year. So replacing that is a massive claim.
It absolutely is, which means we need to look very closely at the features it includes. Does it genuinely offer comparable utility?
Let's break it down. First up, content generation. Because a great funnel design is useless if the words don't sell right.
Crucial point. And the sources highlight several internal content tools. The big one seems to be the auto copywriting engine.
What does that do exactly?
It's designed to generate persuasive sales copy headlines, email text, even video scripts based on proven templates.
So it saves you writing time and maybe the cost of hiring a copywriter?
Potentially, yes. And because it's inside the funnel builder, the copy should be consistent across all the steps, from the first ad to the final checkout. Thematic consistency.
What about other content?
Yeah.
Beyond just sales copy.
There's also a general AI content generator mentioned for things like blog posts, social media updates, stuff to promote the funnel.
Okay.
And at the pro level, there's an ebook generator.
That's interesting. Why an ebook generator specifically?
Well, ebooks are often really effective lead magnets, right? Give away a valuable guide to capture emails. So being able to create those easily within the same system helps you hook leads and build trust right away.
Got it. So content is generated, leads are captured. Next step, lead and customer management. How does it handle that data?
It starts with what they call smart lead capture, basically ensuring you can collect unlimited leads from the funnel pages. Then for organizing them, the pro level has a built-in simple CRM.
Okay, let's pause on simple CRM. If you're used to something like HubSpot or Salesforce, what should you expect here? What are the limitations?
That's a really important distinction. A dedicated high-end CRM does complex pipeline management, team sales tracking, deep customer history, all that.
Right.
This simple CRM sounds like it's focused primarily on contact storage, tagging, and basic segmentation of the leads you capture through these funnels.
So it holds the names, emails, maybe notes on which funnel they came from.
Exactly. It lets you store, organize, and export your leads easily. The main benefit is having that basic contact list management right there without needing a separate paid CRM just for tracking initial leads. It covers the baseline needs.
Okay, that makes sense. Functional, but not necessarily replacing an enterprise CRM. Now the big one, email integration.
Yeah, absolutely critical. The sources say it offers seamless email integration with the major players: MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, Aweber, GetResponse.
Which suggests it doesn't try to be your email delivery service.
Correct. It orchestrates it. It manages the capture, the tagging, maybe some initial segmentation within its simple CRM.
And then passes that lead data smoothly over to your main email platform via API.
That seems to be the model. So if you want to run a complex 5-day email sequence after someone opts in, you'd likely still build that sequence in MailChimp or ActiveCampaign.
Because those platforms specialize in deliverability, compliance, all that.
Exactly. AI Funnels handles the high friction points, the design, the initial copy, the data transfer, but leverages the established email leaders for the actual sending.
That's a smart division of labor, actually. Okay, what about tracking and optimization? How do you know if the funnels are working?
It includes analytics and funnel tracking for real-time performance data. The benefit here is immediacy. Since the whole funnel is one system, the tracking should be integrated from the start.
And does the AI help with optimization too, not just creation?
Apparently, yes. The system is designed to track what's working and guide improvements. Maybe it flags which headline variant is getting more clicks, or could even automatically shift traffic to the better performing page elements over time.
So it's trying to build in continuous improvement based on data.
And based on defaulting to high conversion designs and layouts from the start.
Lastly, security. Often overlooked when you're juggling multiple tools.
Huge point. Managing security patches across 5 different plugins is a nightmare. AI Funnels claims to solve this with built-in anti-threat cybersecurity protection technology.
What does that mean in practice?
It sounds like it automatically protects the funnels against common attacks, hackers, malware, things like that.
And the sources say this is included for lifetime with 0 monthly fees.
Which is significant compared to paying for separate security services or relying on agency maintenance retainers. Plus, they guarantee data privacy 100% private and secure.
In today's world, that's a major selling point. Consolidating security into one managed system offers real peace of mind.
And reduces the admin headache significantly.
Okay, bringing all those features together leads us to the benefit that probably grabs the most attention. The price shock.
Yeah, it's stark. Comparing that estimated $2,400 a year, or maybe $300, $500 a month for the kind of tool stack it replaces.
Against this launch offer of a $19 one-time fee for lifetime access.
It's the core disruptive claim, really. Shifting high-level marketing automation from a recurring rental model to something closer to ownership, at least during this launch phase. For a small business or a solopreneur, that cost difference is just game-changing.
Well, we have to address the fine print on lifetime, right? The sources include a disclaimer.
Absolutely crucial for transparency. It says, lifetime means life of the product that is typically 5 years for such tools.
Okay, so maybe 5 years, not literally forever.
And there's another important caveat. Credit or API is required to run this tool for long-term use.
What does that mean? Does the $19 not cover everything?
It seems the $19 gets you the core software platform, the interface, the main features for its lifespan. But the really resource-intensive stuff, the AI generation for copy and design, maybe certain ongoing integrations likely requires you to buy credits or pay small API fees as you use them.
Okay, let's do a quick comparison then. Over 5 years, old way, $2,400 a year times 5. That's $12,000.
Minimum, yeah.
AI Funnels way, $19 upfront. Plus, let's say hypothetically you spend $100 a year on credits. That's $19 plus $500, so $519 over 5 years.
The difference is still massive. You're swapping a high, fixed, recurring cost for a tiny upfront fee, plus a variable pay-as-you-go cost for the heavy processing.
Which completely changes the cash flow implications for a new business.
Absolutely. It shifts the risk away from high monthly platform rental towards usage-based costs for the most advanced features. It's instantly more manageable.
Now, beyond just saving money, the sources frame this as a red-hot business opportunity. How?
This pivots to making money with the tool. The key is the included commercial license.
Meaning you can legally create funnels using AI funnels and sell them to clients.
Exactly. And keep 100% of the profit. This instantly turns you from just a tool user into a potential service provider.
Okay, so what kind of profit streams does that unlock?
The sources mention a few key ones. First, launching your own niche funnels for passive income. The speed lets you target lots of small markets fast.
Right.
Second, actually offering funnel building as a service. You could potentially charge agency rates for something that takes you minutes or hours, not weeks.
Interesting margin there.
And third, enhancing your own existing offers, adding slick, automated funnels to your online course, your coaching program, your membership site, increasing its value.
And this ability to build and sell funnels taps into a growing market, right? The sources mention some stats.
Yeah, they link it to the global e-learning market, hitting a projected $400 billion by 2025. That entire market runs on sales funnels.
Plus, the general shift, 70% of consumers preferring digital solutions. Everyone needs effective online sales.
Right. And the sources claim people are already making six figures just building and selling these kinds of AI-powered funnels, basically serving businesses that don't have the time or skill for the old methods.
So the tool provides the engine to tap into that huge demand.
That's the idea, especially with digital adoption booming globally, US, Europe, Asia Pacific.
Yeah.
You can deploy localized funnels quickly.
To help users actually do this, make money with it, there are bonuses included too.
Yeah, seems like crucial added value, things like done-for-you email sequences.
So you don't have to write the follow-up emails yourself immediately.
Exactly. Also, sales and upsell page templates, a bigger pack of funnel templates, even social media promo graphics.
So the assets you need not just to build a funnel, but to actually drive traffic and make sales right away.
It looks like they understand the software isn't enough on its own. You need the ready-made components to leverage that commercial license quickly.
Okay, let's bring this together by focusing on the user experience. Who is this really for, and how easy is it to actually use, especially if you're not technical?
The sources are really clear on this. They hammer the point. User-friendly, no tech skills needed, 100% newbie-friendly.
How do they achieve that? We know it's built on WordPress underneath, which can be complex.
Right, but the user apparently never sees the standard WordPress backend. They interact only with this simplified AI-driven dashboard that abstracts away all the complexity.
So the target audience is super broad then. Coaches, consultants, affiliate marketers, e-commerce sellers.
Yeah.
Even agencies wanting to cut costs.
Pretty much anyone who needs to sell online but gets bogged down by the tech. The testimonials mentioned seem to back this up. People praising the ease of use, building professional funnels without developers.
And someone mentioned the AI helping with optimization over time, too.
Yeah, a product vendor testimonial highlighted that the system not just building funnels, but actively trying to improve their performance.
What about scaling? If you start small with a $19 offer, can you grow with it? Can you run lots of funnels?
Scalability seems central to the promise, that queuing mechanism we talked about. The system's designed to let you create one funnel or 100+ funnels without the management becoming exponentially harder.
Because the AI handles most of the setup and maintenance.
That's the idea. So you can launch unlimited funnels across different niches rapidly, instant scaling, they call it. Your growth isn't capped by the tool's limitations, unlike some competitors' tiered plans.
That flexibility is a big deal. Okay, final point. Risk. With such big claims, people need reassurance.
Absolutely. And that's where the guarantee comes in. The sources mention a 30-day money-back guarantee.
100% risk-free purchase.
Effectively, yes. It acts like an extended trial. You get 30 days to test everything, the one-click automation, the AI writer, the speed. If it doesn't deliver on those core benefits, the speed, the features, replacing those other expensive tools, you can get your money back.
Which removes a major barrier for someone thinking about ditching their current expensive but familiar setup.
Exactly. It lets you verify the claims yourself.
So when we put all these pieces together, what's the bottom line? What does this all mean?
Well, it really looks like we're seeing the potential end of the line for that old, fragmented, super expensive way of doing digital marketing.
The benefits just seem too compelling.
I mean, replacing $2,400 plus in yearly fees, going from days of work to minutes, getting copywriting and basic CRM thrown in, it makes the old way look financially and functionally unsustainable, especially if you're trying to move fast in the creator economy.
It really does present this stark choice, doesn't it? The complicated, costly past versus this automated, integrated future.
Yeah. And thinking about those market projections, $400 billion digital economy by 2025, 70% of consumers wanting digital.
It makes you wonder if the ability to quickly build and sell these AI-powered funnels becomes like a fundamental skill.
A baseline requirement, not just a nice to have.
How long can the platform still charging hundreds a month for just one part of the puzzle really survive? Will they be forced to completely rethink their pricing and features to compete with this level of accessible, integrated automation?
That feels like the big question hanging over the market now. How fast does this become the new standard?